now all the AI tools can dub your voice or whatever, which I still have not signed up for that because I don't want it to dub my voice. I'd rather be the person talking because I feel like, hey, somebody does something malicious to take over the program, they can get access to the users and start making them say all type of stuff, which is something. This is new movie. I don't want to spoil it. Have you seen G20? Okay, I'm not going to spoil it. But I think when you and I we talked about deepfakes.
Yes.
Voices. Is there any type of platform or program that people can sign up for that says, hey, we heard your voice on maybe a platform or someplace we don't normally hear it. Let's see if it's you. Similar to, and I might be already behind the 8 ball. You got credit check or credit karma. We need voice karma.
Ah.
Picture karma.
Yeah. I don't know of a tool that allows that.
Maybe we should go to the patent office.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, even though I'm being funny, I'm being serious because of, remember you and I, so we had an episode where we reacted to these people using AI deepfakes to get this Chinese bank.
In Hong Kong, yeah. It was a business email compromise scenario. Essentially, they had got a message and say, hey, can you help me make this payment? Essentially, someone from the company in the C-suite asked someone, obviously not in the C-suite. And so the person at first was like, I don't really know if it's you. And they got on a meeting. And in the meeting, it was a meeting of deep fakes that looked just like the actual people. And I'm assuming sound like them as well. Mm-hmm. And so because they had that visual and audio confirmation, they processed $25 million unintentionally.
Yes.
Yeah. Today's video is sponsored by Arup. And it's a really important time to be talking about them because hackers may have stolen the social security numbers of every American. Over 2.9 billion records were stolen from the National Public Data, which provides personal information to employers and others doing background checks. These stolen records include a person's full name, address, date of birth, phone number, and most importantly, social security number. And members of the hacker group have reportedly released this information for free online. Now, this could be incredibly dangerous to you because people can open up all different type of things in your name and you won't even know it. If you weren't taking precautions with your personal information online before this, then this should be a huge wake-up call. You've never been more vulnerable online than you are right now. But I'm not too worried about that because I use Aura. Aura monitors your personal data, including your social security number, across billions of data points like the dark web and public court records to detect and alert you to potential identity theft. They give you up to $5 million in identity theft insurance should the worst case scenario happen. They also provide a bunch of other features to keep you safe online, all inside one app. You can go to my link right now, aura.com/textual chatter, to try 14 days for free. That'll be enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal data is exposed. I highly recommend you do this right now because not only is the National Public Data not going to do anything to help you, they probably aren't even going to face any repercussions for this leak. I'm not leaving myself and my family vulnerable to data breaches. If you don't want either, you can go to aura.com/textual chatter to try 2 weeks for free. Now back to the video. And then that's why on the flip side, there was the scenario, I want to say it freaking Ferrari. Yeah, I think it was Ferrari CEO or something like that. And they tried to get him. But the difference was with the AI person, he said, okay, what's the secret like password or whatever? There's some protocol, like you said, process in place to protect us from stuff like this that I don't recognize. And the person didn't know it, so that's how he knew it was a scam.
Yeah.
So
I know you guys are the experts on the cybersecurity, but that's basically the steps you have to, if you're buying a house and you have to wire money, you go and call the person instead of just wiring the money. So you have to have those like processes in place that's pretty much all we have right now. So if you wanted to patent something that is more effective.
Because I see that it's going to ramp up.
Yeah.
And also it's okay.
And the images too. The images making people do things in video. We can, at this point in the game, we can tell for the most part that it is AI, but at some point we might not be able to tell. I've seen AI videos marketing use our platform because doesn't this look real? And I'm like, I didn't even know that was AI. That does look real. But at some point it's going to get better and better and better.
I think it's way farther than we think. Yeah. And because I know folks,
it just costs money.
Yeah.
To access those tools. And most of the time, most folks are using tools that are not that expensive.
Yeah, we can open AI.
Technical skill to do it. If you have that, you don't necessarily need the money.
Yep.
Yeah, with OpenAI now, everybody's making themselves in a Barbie or a Ken doll, or whatever the style, the anime style that people use it. that's just their pictures. Let's let alone they say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get mad at my ex. Watch this.
Yeah.
It's insane, but people can do it now because it's easy. Oh, I can just pay this. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because it does let you upload pictures now.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like I said with your voice, okay, cool. I'm gonna clone them on this voice note, and now he got a new person or whatever.
I got a video, like you said, I got a video of your voice.
No, I'm gonna make up a fake text thread where you talking to me, and I'm gonna tell everybody it's you, and you tell everybody.
I've created the voice note with the content.
That's hilarious.
I never even told Gemini to do anything. But no, just all the mischievous things that can happen with it is why I'm just not, as I like AI for productivity, I don't like it in the way that it can enhance creativity, but also do things that we know that it shouldn't do.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I'm at with.
I also think we're at an inflection point with quantum computing. And once that come on, when AI enhance
It's
quantum,
already here.
and it's, oh my God, we're not going to be able, it thinks quicker than we do, and we're not going to be able to distinguish anything from. So that day of not knowing whether that deepfake is an actual person and all that
You
type
think
of
so?
stuff, I know so with the quantum.
Do you think that we'll be able to have quantum processing accessible to us at some point? 'Cause
Eventually.
on our phones, on our personal laptops, tablets, watches.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I'll probably say about 20, like 15 years maybe.
There was a report that said within the next decade, so less than the next decade for the quantum computing.
Personal.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that we, but I don't know about on our phone. I think that maybe I'm wrong about that
I
too,
don't know.
because AI is
Yeah,
changing the
NVIDIA's
game.
creating these AI agents now.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we are less than being conservative, less than 10 years, probably on the lower end of 5 years. Within our lifetime, we're going to see quantum computing in mass use, and then it's AI enhanced quantum computing. Quantum computing can break the big problems, and the AI can optimize that. And it's
I didn't actually ever consider them two together. So
Yeah.
the thought of them two together is
Yeah.
a bit worrisome.
yeah.
I think it's both. Like I said, like
I think it
use
could
cases
be
with both.
exactly. I think it could be good too, but again, with the good comes some bad.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's scary because of
I was
the
gonna ask you that.
because of the security
iRobot.
issues. Yeah, the security issues are really what we consider privacy is it will be out of the window.
And
Why?
we're
Because it could break all the
The
encryption.
algorithms.
if
Yeah.
it go
Yes.
rogue, like just think about if it has access to what's they call OT devices, SCADA,
Mm-hmm.
them lights down there, and that's just one part. Like we're as a country worlds away from in Asia where they got whole smart cities.
Yeah.
I would be scared if I was over there because
Yeah.
everything over there is interconnected. You can't do nothing.
Yeah, all eyes on you for sure.
That's
Yeah.
right,
If
Tupac.
they want whoever
No.
is in charge of the cities.
I think they are.
I'm sure they
Because that's
are.
how people don't get out of line.
Exactly.
So it's a deterrent, which is cool, but at the same time, it's
Yeah.
so. Like I said, I like it. Like I said, I use AI for this podcast. It helps me edit and stuff. I like stuff like that. I don't like all the stuff because essentially what you try to do is you try to replace. Like prime example, and this just happened a couple of years, like 2-3 years ago, when I first started YouTube. Even before this channel, another channel, it was everything you had to do it. You had to edit and all this other stuff. Now you can use the fake AI voice, and you can go take ChatGPT, come up with something, throw it in there to where it's reading it out, and you can make a video to it. So now people just putting out like this weird AI man or woman talking voice that for like YouTube Shorts or something like that, faceless channels, all that. But it's starting to backfire now because people want to engage, and that's the one thing that AI is never going to be able to replicate is actually having a heart. And that's probably like 200-300 years away for they putting.
I don't
real
know.
heart.
I don't know. I heard about
We-
the sentiment going down.
Yeah.
The what?
If you don't protect the software in some I don't know. Just let me go. If you don't protect some components of that, it will start to behave in manners that it shouldn't. It will start to have feelings that it shouldn't.
Oh, iRobot.
Exactly. Prime
The
example.
Tesla robot. That's when you said. That's what I thought. When you said quantum, I said, "Oh, I already know."
Actually, that probably will make it even more scarier.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm nervous
I
now.
wouldn't want to like, because the funny thing is, it's so cheap. Like the robot don't cost that much.
Wait, what movie did you just say?
iRobot.
No, I was thinking about with the little boy. Is really old.
Total Recall.
The parents' son was sick and they got artificial intelligence.
I've never seen.
It's so old, but it's so good. You seen Bicentennial Man?
With Robin Williams.
It's similar, but not. He looks like a human. He like flesh and everything. And he starts to tell the mom, he starts to get feelings. He see how they love on the little boy. So he starts to say, why aren't y'all loving me? And I love you, and getting upset and getting angry, things they shouldn't be doing. Think about if ChatGPT got sick of you.
Yeah.
No, didn't that happen with ChatGPT? It tried to do something, or is either AI or something that tried to see if the new version of something came out and the old version didn't want to go away or some crap. I gotta double check.
I feel like I faintly remember something about that.
Yeah, I gotta double check. Like this stuff is weird. Like you can never stuff malfunction all the time, and that just going for that. Now we get into we got what is it called? It starts with a W. It's a company that do autonomous vehicle rides where you ride by yourself.
I know what you're talking about.
I can't think of the name, but yeah, you got that. So if they start going haywire as they get smarter, and you say, hey, take me to so-and-so. But meanwhile, they take you to Louisiana and either the thing malfunctioned or it's got hacked. Like I said, we're too dependent on technology.
But I don't know if I agree. We are dependent on technology, but look at some of the countries that are doing it well.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of restrictions. They are not as free as we are over here. So it's like a twofold.
Yeah,
you want
but
to be free or you want to be controlled.
Listen, I'm still hung up on the fact that I pay more money for groceries and got to bag it and check it out myself. I'm at it with that.
True.
Bring back cashiers.
Bring back cashiers.
Why y'all got 2 cashiers and all the self-checkouts?
Why is
back
we
up?
at self-checkout?
If
And
that's
there's 3 cashiers.
I'm like, if that's the case, just do your stuff like Costco and everybody. Just let you scan on your phone and buy it as you
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Like, I'd rather
Go
just
right
do
through
that.
the lane.
There's no reason for the self-checkouts.
I like Trader Joe's. You could go, and they're so friendly. And
That's why I like. I think I still used to go into Tom Thumb from time to time, and
I'm a
finally go to
Central
HEB from
Market.
time to time. So
Central Market to get you right.
yeah,
But they have self checkout as well.